guys, it's a 5:10 p.m. Today is October 5th, day before NFP, and tomorrow we have a big day. Either market is going to tank or is going to go higher. So we'll see, depending on how it responds to particular levels, then we'll see. We don't want to guess anything, right? So today, neutral day, range bound day idea, and closing will be in the middle of the day's range around 880 920 area in NQ, and ES will be somewhere around 80s. So 80s means 4280s, 4285, 4289, 4284, NQ 14880, 885, 900. That's where it's going to close, and it will be range bound, right? So I don't know how large or small the range could be, correct? But I guessed the closing price, so closing somewhere around this area. Okay, so now let's watch where the closing came, and they really neutral or range bound, right? Now you can choose, because of this, what these three lines will tell you, that price is not gonna go anywhere. Most likely closing is this. So if it goes away from this area, you short. If it goes below this area a lot, you go long. Ultimately the goal is it will come back here. So because of that, you can choose to skip the day trading for today, or be ready to trade both ways. Both ways you have to trade. Look for one fail breakdown, one fail breakout, and then after one trade you call it a day off, and then don't mess around. If price opens in RDH with a gap down or gap up, it will most likely fill the gap, right? So see, totally different notes today, right? So whenever, depending on the day, my notes will change, right? So now let's look at here. Neutral day, range bound day, correct? ES and Q both, right? The first statement came out true. Okay, now ES will close around 80s, 88, 84, 86, 82, 88, and Q 880 to 920, almost close enough, I would say, right? 860. See, I made this claim when early in the morning at 6 o'clock, when price was here and I was not aware of this price action, right? But still, look here, if you bought it here, look, you can target 880. Actually did reach 880 and 900 area, right? So see, that's how you play, So now, so actually, we did play actually, one of the member, he was holding three micro, so he built out, so basically he went long here, so he built out one, and then second here, and the third one he said, I'm going to bail out. I said at here, he built out. I said don't do it. I said hold it, but put your stop way below. So the way I said it, not for NQ, it was holding NQ, but I said put your stop in your mind, not in your chart, but put your stop at 48 in ES. So see, the different way to manage it is, if you really want a big run all the way to 880, 920, or basically new high of the day, actually I said new high of the day, so basically at 925 or so, right? And then I also said you can look for 100 point, which is 833. His entry was 733. I said 833, 100 point you can look for, right? Then here I said, if you still want to do it, but he said, I said 100 point is good enough here, but before that I said, what, if you want to hold it, don't put stop in NQ, but do a mental stop in ES at 48, which is here. So if ES hits 48, then you will bail out your NQ long. Otherwise you will hold it, look for higher up price from here, from here all the way up to here, So at the end it reached 880, 920, but on actually close to new high of the day. See, when price comes here at 3 o'clock, right, it's really at that point you have to decide, At 3 o'clock, always after 3 o'clock, it's a risky business. Most of the algo runs, it goes down, goes up, you never know, right? So at 3 o'clock, even though it was holding for a new high, now you know it's close enough, and 3 o'clock it can go down and then up, or it can go up also, right? But why worry now, since he was holding since from here? Why worry for the new high of the day, which is 925 or 927, right? Which is roughly only 30 points away. Why bother, right? So that is how you manage it basically, you know. But anyway, so now let's go here, right? So of the open, as I said, right? So if opens away, like this is a gap down, right? It will fill the gap. So here it filled the gap, right? So the second statement came out true, right, from the pre-market note. Then I said range bound, right? The other thing, you know, which I did not tell you in the pre-market note was, which was only for Discord members, in the Discord I said a low of the day or high of the day will come before 11 o'clock. So we will wait for that, and then we'll go opposite depending on whether it's high of the day is in or low of the day is in. Opposite means we'll go opposite end. So for example, till 11 price was trending down, right? So now most likely we are low of the day is in. So we are looking for low of the day, like a signs that will tell us that hey, now low of the day is in, it's confirmed. Then we took long and we target high of the day. Now you understand why that person took the long here, right? And once the low of the day is confirmed, then took the long, target high of the day. It is that simple, you know. Now when price was going down like this, it was scary. But you need to know, you know, the bigger picture. Bigger picture is range bound day, neutral day, closing somewhere into this area, all this thing, and price damn thing going down, 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 down. And also now we know before 11 low of the day is supposed to come because it was going down, right? So now, you know, it's like even without watching the chart, you know, you can literally trade these things blindly, you know. But anyway, so that is the bigger overview I just gave you, you know. On certain days, you know, it's very much fixed situation that price is going to act that way regardless of whatever happens, you know. It will act that way on certain days. I'm 100% sure, pretty much, you know. I wouldn't say 100%, but almost 90% I'm sure on certain days. And that's how I put my pre-market notes, like this, you know. So when I'm almost sure, like, okay, trend day is going to happen, I'll put the wording there, you know. But nothing is guaranteed in trading, right? But at least you have an idea. So here idea was, today was range bound day, closing idea, you know. All these ideas were there. You just have to play it along, you know. Now so here of the open, gap fill, right? Then when price opened and it was filling the gap, it was a very strong bullish disconnect of the open. Sorry, bearish disconnect, okay, of the open, right? Of the open, price was only like 2 points away from gap, and it was AD was minus 800, full blown bearish disconnect. So I said, you know, sellers may step in, you know, but we are not going to do anything. We'll just wait. Then price went higher, you know, NQ went higher, and then it started coming down. By the time bearish disconnect was gone, you know, AD was almost traveled up, so bearish disconnect was gone. Now it's an even ground, and then, you know, this is the dream number 894 and 875, very powerful number as usual. So I was watching here a dream number, you know, we were watching, okay. So first time 930 went up, then came down, this green line, it touched it, it bounced it, right? Then we discussed two scenarios. I said, you know what, it's better to trade at the boundaries like here or like here, you know, in the middle. See, price was in the middle between overnight range, right? So I say in the middle it doesn't make sense to trade right of the open or later on also, unless you see something, you know. So see something means now we know bearish disconnect here, price couldn't go down, it went up actually, right? With the AD price went up. Now AD was up and price couldn't go higher and it came down, right? But the way it came down here, there is a story here, you have to read the story. So here you can see it went up like this. So at that point in time, like this, right? And then see here it bounced from this VWAP and this line and dream number and all this damn thing, right? Conclusions was here, right? And then it bounced like this, right? The next candle open, this is a 2-minute candle by the way, right? So let me walk you through the 1-minute candle, I think, but then it will take time to load the data, but let's see if I can pull it out. See, I really like to watch 2-minute, but in my other platform I use 1 minute to trade it, so but let me show you 1-minute chart today, so at least hold on, let me pause it meanwhile it loads up. Okay, so back in a 1-minute chart now, right? So here you can see this is clear now, right? So here it came down, right? Held it, then went up, like looks like it wants to break out. The next candle, see, it just came down, right? So while this candle closed right here, right, then I said in Discord two things. I said, that 906 and 900. Okay, so this is my all like observation in the smallest time frame I can find, right? So this is 1 minute, and then I said 900. Okay, so there are two levels I gave them, these two lines, okay, like this. So I said that if by looking at this one candle, okay, what I said was 906, if it closes below 1 minute candle, when it opened, I said if it closes below 906, it's a probability of the failed breakout here, okay. And then if another next candle after that 906 close below, if it happens, and another candle goes below 900, then most likely it will touch this dream number or this low, okay. That is what I said. And 894 was also our dream number, right? So now you can see here this candle goes below 906. This is intraday stuff, okay. Then it closed below 900, right, which is the low of this candle. At that time I didn't know that, right, that the candle will make a low at 900, but you can see it happens to be 900 now, right? Then it took out this 900. At that point, when this candle closed right here, right, I was in for my short right here, okay. Then you can see the members also took the short. I shorted 894, out 875 and 870. See that? So here out, here's entered, right? Short. Target is this or this. That's it. So done here, right? So that was our first trade. Now why bail out here then, right? Why bail out, right? Because it was the lows, right? It's a neutral range bound day. See, technically range can be this entire day. You never know, okay. That's the first thing. So we have to assume this could be the low of the day. Possible, right? Before 11, low or high. This could be the high of the day. I don't know, right? So we have to assume that, and we have to take a profit, okay. Now there is another reason to take a profit. It's not like assumption, right? So first of all, it was a low here, like so a good amount of low, right? Significant low. And the second thing was, say around 941, 944, right here. If you look at ES, right here, right, it was around 86, correct? Now look here, what time was this low? Was 916 and 840, right? So this is 843 low, which it touched it, right? And ES touch 86 or 85 or something, right? Now look here, 840 low was 79, 840 low was this, NQ was below it, ES was right here above it. Divergence, that means price can bounce. This could be the low of the day, right? Now you understand, this is the exit. Now we have to assume this could be the low of the day, so let's wait. If price goes up or something, and it may give us a signal, then yes, it could be the low of the day, so we were watching it, but our trading is over right here, ideally. That is what I said in the pre-market notes, one trade of the day, right? So officially we were done here. Okay, then whatever we do after there is like a bonus if you want to do it, but officially one trade. Okay, so then let's watch. So then price went up, dream number as usual acted as a resistance, right? Then price went down. See, at this point, right, I was not interested in shorting. Even though it was going down, it sliced through this preferred buyers area, see that? But my goal was not to short. My goal was to look for low of the day situation and go long, because that's where I will get maximum reward. So shorting, even though I was not expecting price to go down a lot, but it did. So fine, I was keep looking for low of the day. So here at one point here I thought, okay, this could be the low of the day, but then price couldn't go higher much, so wrong, right? Then again damn thing sell off. This time I was pissed off. I said, man, this is ridiculous. I was not even expecting all the way down here, but it's fine. I have idea though, right? So idea means, hold on. Now the idea means, look, 6:49 a.m. this morning, while I was doing my research, my notes, right, writing notes, I said most likely it will stay within the balance today. That is what I put it in pre-market notes, right? These things I did not put it in the pre-market note, okay? Because I don't know, I forgot it. So 14,700 to 1560 or 125 can be the range today, right? 14,700, it's a low end. 1560 is high end, right? 14,700, remember, low of the day is 717. Close enough? Now you understand, this could be the low of the day, right? See, this is how it works. You need to know where it can go maximum, but this was like a last resort, right? Like I was not expecting even to come down to 700, but anyway, so here I was looking for a low of the day, it didn't bounce, right? Then here flushed down. Now here I was thinking, fine, this could be the low of the day, right? So when it came down here, right, this was, I think, our green line area. This is yesterday's buy point, 778. Okay, so at that time, if you look at ES at 10:06, let's see, it was right here, 73 or something. Okay, then at 10:08 or so, right, ES's low was at 73 and NQ's low was right around here, actually here, right here. Okay, then what happened? Then NQ made a new low, ES did not made a new low here. See my point? So divergence like this, then this could be the low of the day, right? So we took a long here, right here, 772 or 770, those were the longs. Hold on, let me show you. So this guy is the only active guy, look, he said I'm long too, because I said I'm long from 772, he said I'm long from 771, right? So this was around 1021, which is, he typed it at that time, but he was long from here, right? Then price, see here, look at here, right? Price went up, down, couldn't go higher. Up, down, couldn't go higher. Up, down, higher. This is a sign this could be the low of the day, you know. So when it pulled back, I added more, you know. So now I have a double contract, right? So then see one here, right here, right? So double contract. See one NQ here also like made a low, similar low, but ES was like up. Okay. So then I was observing ES. See this line yesterday 69. If you look at yesterday's video, you know, most of my trades were around this line, you know, yellow line 69. If you have to watch yesterday's video. Okay. So it was hesitating here. See that? So despite NQ going higher, right around 1028. Damn. Oh, sorry, man. Jeez. Here. Sorry. Here. Right. So ES was touching this 84, or remember, I think you have to remember this 85 trail. You know. Here or whatever 85. Right. So here ES also held it same time. Right. Now everything was good. So our target was, I said 810. Say at that time here I said 810 or 833 is the target. Okay. So because now this move went down way further than I was expecting. It was a very sharp move. So the problem with the long holding is, if on the way up every single intraday small time frame resistances which is created intraday, you know. So for example, this balance and the breakdown point is this. So this area can become a resistance, you know. On the way up, this high can become resistance. Even this high can become resistance. Okay. So we have to watch all these things. So then price went higher here, right? So I built out right here this contract. This was, I was holding it, okay, and then I was watching to see whether it turns this area, this first resistance, this resistance into support, which it did here. See that? Then little bounce came down. See, this is wrong. I was not expecting this, you know. And so when it popped back up here, right here, I removed that contract. So I was out, right? Now I was thinking, okay, price may want to go down further little bit and then make a low of the day, you know. So idea was still there, you know. So remember, I am not taking any shorts here. I am only taking longs now. Okay. Then ES also went down like this, further flush down, right, all the way through the 69. All the way here through this 69. It was around 1041. That's where it paused, right? So 1041, which is right into our backup buy area. So this was our backup buy area, right? And that is also close to 700, like extreme, right? Now I'm again looking for low of the day, right? So and all I want to see is some pause. So here at 1041, both made a low here, right? So 1041, say here is better actually. Here. ES was right here, okay, and NQ was here. Then it went up, okay, good sign. Then it went down, correct. Then the moment it came down here, what I saw something here, 1050. Yeah, see, divergence. So ES NQ came close to this low, almost there. ES was up. See, any divergence I was treating as a could be the low of the day, you know. Now here I went long, 720 or 22, okay. So I think, look, see this guy, same guy, 733, 1138, right? So 1138, he took the long somewhere around here, okay. So I picked up this long, right, and now I was observing it. Here it tried to go higher, failed, right, fine. Now I was thinking this worst case scenario, you know, it may touch this 707 line, and then it may go higher, because I was worried about ES may come down to 52 or 55, basically this area. That was the only risk, but I said, you know what, I can hold it, not much down is gonna go. The whole idea today was neutral range bound day, right? So now it already flushed down so much, okay, almost 200 point, like before even 11 o'clock, and it has an entire day, and trend down day is not gonna happen today. 90% probability there is no trend down day is going to happen before NFP. So I was thinking, okay, I will hold this damn thing, and if it goes to 700 or 695, I will add more, it will bounce. So then but I was like confirming with the price, so I was watching, right? Now here, when ES went down like this at 11 o'clock, right, I was like panicking, that why the damn ES has to go down now, okay, without proper bounce, because it was holding this. That's where I was worried, if it holds this, damn thing can go to 52, and then temporarily I have to take a drawdown in this position, okay. So when ES touched here at 11:02, NQ did not go down and bounce. So this was a good sign for me to hold this trade. Then again ES went down around, like further down, 11:10, right, and NQ again same damn level, it held it. See, at this time, I was almost sure that NQ will drag ES up. All I need to see is confirmation, so I can add more. Here finally it came up like this, right? So it broke out about this area. Now this entire area can act as a support. All I wanted to see is, if damn thing can pull back, then I can add more. And here pull back, added more, and then boom, right? So here I build out one contract, okay? So basically 50% position I was out here, right? Now why the hell should I bail out here then, right? If the low of the day is in, then why is bail out here? Remember, I do not look for trend up or trending move. All I care is a few points, but calculated for few points, not a random, okay? So when this thing made a new high here, about this pull back, I added more, and then remember I have to manage the position, right? So here look at this, it went higher, right, like this, chop, came down, again tried to go higher and came down. I was really not looking for a price to even dip below this line at all, so if you look at 1137, right, so 1137 ES, see this point, this is the problem. ES last high was this, now it couldn't make a high above this 69 properly, and this high, basically level, right, this high. NQ made a high. See, this is a divergence to me, right? So that's why I build up right here one contract, one I held it, so basically this one I built out, this one I held it because I had a better location, right? Now at the same time, remember earlier I explained that the person took 3 micros, remember, from 733, which is somewhere around here, right? And then he built out 2 of them right here, and then he was about to build out the third one. I said wait, hold on, wait for at least price to go all the way to hold on, see, he says another one off at 770, one runner left. I was long 3 MNQ. Then I said leave 1 MNQ with open stop. Remember I earlier explained open stop means basically if ES goes to 48, then you bail out your MNQ, otherwise you hold it for the new high of the day, right? And then I was explaining if it is same and real, maybe depending on your account size you can play this card, okay? So then hold on, another one, now here I was explaining earlier that wait for at least 100-point mark. So his entry was 733. Here I said 833 was under mark, but it is fine. Why it is fine? Because he took the profit at 815. But he still held it, pretty much all the way up to 815, right here. So it's a good thing, like despite this chop, right? He held it, and I was like, like guiding him, that hey, now it went there, it wants to, you want to see 759 holding here, then it went higher. Here I said, you know what, you want to see a pullback from here and price may go to 760, you need to hold it, all this thing. Then it held it, all this thing. When it price went here, when he bailed out, I said, you know what, now a down move may come and it may hit 795, so if I have a commentary there written, I can show you. Hold on. Do I have it somewhere? Yeah, see here. Now 1231, right? It says now some response down to 795 or so. If it doesn't go to 795, then it will go to 833, 850 first, then it will come there, but it will come there. And yes, I said 74 or 69. Okay, at 1231 I said it will come down to 795. 1231. Yeah, 1231 right here, sorry. So here, right, because 833 100-point mark from here for that entry, right, perfect 100-point, right. Now here I said it right at this top, 1231, that it will drop to 795 and ES will come to 74 and 69, right. So let's watch. 1231, right, ES will come to 74 or 69, right. Look, 74, 69, right, and NQ straight 795. See that even there is a bounce there. See, that's where you will out if you shorted it. Okay, I did take a short, by the way, right here, So now here I said when NQ did this, right, here I said ES is not allowed to go down below 69. That is what I said right at this time. So which is $12.49. That is it. 69. It is not allowed to go down. If it does, then it can go to 55, 52. Okay. So here, if you look at it, ES in fact went below 69. Right. So this is where the fun thing begins. Now the risk is it can go all the way down to 55, 52. Okay. Now watch NQ also at the same time. Right. So here both NQ also went below this area, right, and ES went below 69. So at this point onwards it's a risk, but remember we are not taking short, right. The whole idea is low of the day is in now because price already moved 100 point. So even though I said it will go below, it may go there, who knows, but NQ may diverge, and then you can still go for a long if you want to, if price has to show a sign, right. But here there is a warning sign. So unless it get back up, you cannot go long, or it can go all the way down here or this area, then you can go long. Okay. So now you are watching. So you're watching, right? And then hold on. There is another thing. Even 65 also I said it. Somewhere I put that 65 also. That it has to hold 65. Anyway, I don't see it now. So, but anyway, so 65 it touched it, right? So forget about 65. Just assume it just came down, right? Now the goal is if it goes above it, it's going to reverse back up. So now look at it here. Up thrust. Look at the price action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, right? Look at NQ straight up here, right? So this is the sign that it wants to go higher, you know. Remember, the whole idea is 880, 920, right? So now this is wrong actually, you know, this is suspect. So watch this area tomorrow, okay? This is suspect. That means after coming here, usually I am right. When I say it will go there, you know, it may go there, it should have gone there. Since this, it bounced it from here, this is the level to watch tomorrow. If price comes here, it will go here. Mark my word, you know, most likely. So watch this area 65 tomorrow, okay? Now let's proceed. So it goes higher like this, correct? And then, you know, it went all these things pretty much, right? Like here, here, here. NQ also did the same thing, right? But now I cannot take longs here because now I'm paying premium, right? Premium price, because now look at it. I cannot go long here targeting 880 because only like 30 points, 40 points, you know. So I do not trade that way. I like to pick up the bottom. Okay, so that's it. So after that we didn't take any trades pretty much, and you can see at the end price went higher, right? ES also made a new high of the day, but there is no trading for us. We already price already left the trade, you know. So if you want to go long, here, otherwise here no longs. And that be all for today, right? And then tomorrow will be the fun time, you know. So tomorrow watch it, watch this area. This is the key. This entire area is the key, you know. So just watch, you may get a trade from this area tomorrow, okay? And that be all.